22-yard line.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with Fournette. A gain of 3, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
The tackle made by Monte Nicholson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and...
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A handoff to Fournette. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
1st and goal from the 6. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw, and he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
6 yards.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And 11 at the 16-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
You ain't got nothing. 45's the mark. Hey, watch the slant. Hey, he's coming to you. He's coming to you.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 84 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. They call it no gain there on the first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 30.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he's taken down inside the 30. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he stopped immediately there. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, you sometimes just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football, Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Down throw for Bridgewater. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Suck up for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Panthers 7. Bradley Pinion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike, 45. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. If you kill it, motion me out.
Bridgewater now. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 20 yards. Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
At the 34-yard line.
First down, Bridgewater. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's another.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? It doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10, and taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And incomplete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
At the 46-yard line.
Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Check now. Motion. Go.
Bridgewater. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
To the air again with Bridgewater. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Motion. You got motion man. You got.
To throw, Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Bridgewater to throw it. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Gain of 16.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Tight ends on Ringo. 45. Mike 45. Yeah, that's not new. We got it.
4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte. Fournette running out of the gun. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 20. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Number 25, LeSean.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll go again to McCoy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 34. And that is is no good. He pulled it just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A lane to run there is Fournette able to get about 7 on first down.
On the carry. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a game
working with a 2nd and 3. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
Second down and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
The 17-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Buccaneers 17. For Carolina.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Going up top for Miller. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Complete to
Scotty Miller 77 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a run with McCaffrey. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8.
The 8-yard line.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Bridgewater to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Buccaneers 24. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. It's a short kick. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Point after, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Mahomes on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line. Today's final.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up.